Good afternoon, morning, good evening. You got here again. How you going? Just going to have a look at some making a couple of quick random maps. I see on the forums there's a few people asking how easy it is, or they want a batch of random maps. But it's actually really, really easy. No skill required to make a random map. Okay, this is an error down here. This has been fixed by the guys apparently. Will be on the next patch. 0.54 experimental. We'll go to the cartographer. And that won't take very long. As you can see, I've got every spot filled. I've got one random map, which is this one here. Well, they're all random ones, but I've moved them out of the files, as you can see, unavailable to place again. Okay, so this is the home base. This is my Eagles Island, which is my resource island for when I'm testing. Easy to do. We're going to create two islands. Okay, I've done one already. We call it randomly 01, that one. So create an island. First one, we're not going to do anything to it. Nothing at all. This is how easy it is. Alright. There's a random island. Okay. So we're in there. Don't touch it. Press escape. Go save. Click up here and we'll go. I forgot what it's called it. Random EE number 02. Oh, wrong button. Random EE. Hang on. I haven't got my glasses on. I can't see my keyboard, as you can see. Number 02. Save. And quit. So that one's totally random. Nothing changed at all. In and out. Save. And when it comes up, it'll be on the left hand side. When it comes up, that is. Okay, so here is number 2. Random EE number 2. So we want to put it here. We'll drag that over and we'll put it just there and replace that one. Okay, now we'll go apply. Now we'll go create another island. Once again, it'll be totally random. It'll be different than the other ones. They're all different. They're totally random. Okay, but this time we're going to make a quick change. We're going to make a spot to build on. Alright. So what we'll do is we'll click this button here and it says the set height button. And you can read the terrain. That button's quite big. We're just going to make that a bit smaller. As you can see, the blue dot. Read terrain height. Let's make it an area of beach that is an area of beach. Exactly that. So we'll read the height. We'll click the button. Okay, now make that bigger again. Now we're just going to click on here. And this is going to lower all that terrain and make a nice little beach area that we can build on. We'll just fill it out like that. And say we wanted a bit of a flat area up here in the brown zone. So once again we can make that a bit smaller. Read terrain height, it's turned red. Click on the green, make that a bit bigger. We'll make all this area here a little bit of flat green as well. Alright. And if we want a bit of flat brown, we can do that as well. I'll make that a bit smaller. Read terrain height, read that bit there. And a bit larger. Now just press the button. And this will make that all flat, the same height. So now we've got some areas to build on. Alright. And that's it. Don't place any items. The moment you place an island, it will not generate anything. It'll just be a blank island. So hit the escape button. Go save. I'm going to call that one random space EE number 03. And save and quit. Yes. forgot to tell you something. So we'll go back and do that in a second. Okay, so here we are now at number 3. Is this one here. So we'll drag that, we'll put it over this side, and we'll go yes. Okay, now as you can see, this is the map. North is up here, here's the button, here's the thing here. North is up here. South rises in the east, sets in the west. Now, this is our spawn island. If we were to crash right now, I've replaced that because I could, because I was on a different island. You can't replace the island that you are currently saved on, which is why it's red. If I was to start a new game now with the same map, I'd spawn just here on the bottom right hand corner. Okay, I'm just going to go back. I'm just going to edit one of these for a second. Oh, hang on, no, let's say apply first, and then we'll just go edit this one. Now just a word about this editor for a second, and the location to the geometry and your start point. Okay, so this is that one we just did, random EE number 2. Now as it stands, center, this is the orientation of this is exactly the same as it is on the main map. So this up the top here is the top of the map, bottom of the map, left, right. So up here on the top right hand corner is north, bottom left hand corner is south, over here is east, and up in the random EE area is west. Okay, so when we spawn, if this was a spawn island, we would spawn down here in the bottom right hand corner. Okay, so if you wanted to put a little area here which could maybe catch your boat or catch your raft so it won't float away and go straight away, then you can put it down there. Alright, but once you start playing with the controls and turning around, because you can turn the whole thing around, you will lose your orientation. So, and there's no way of telling, I don't think, which was the original position. So keep that in mind. We don't want to save that, so we'll quit again. Okay, so we've got 3 new islands. One I did prior to the video, and on that one I did a raised green section as well. And then we did one that was straight above us, which is just a random island, nothing touched. Random island, generation, save, place. This one here was a random island, and then we gave it 3 different height areas that are flat. This one over here, prior to the video, I made one flat area on the bottom side, which was green. Okay, now we can go back, and we can go continue. Now when you place those islands, if you had something on that island, it will wipe it out. It's as simple as that. So if you had it posted on an island, it's no longer there. If I go in and edit an island and replace it, it'll wipe out whatever I had on that island already. Okay, so this is first thing in the morning. Okay, so we're just going to go grab a compass, which I left down here, I think. There it is. Okay, so that one down there, as you can see, that's the southwest. That's the southwest. So that's the new one I made with prior to the video starting. Up here, we'll go to the corner. Okay, so north is that one over there. That's the diagonal. See how far away that island is? It's a long way. Alright. So that one over there is one we did with the 3 flat areas on it. And that one over there is the first one we did with just a standard generated island. Open, generate, save. That one's open, generate, make a level, save. End of story. Don't forget the dot is where the direction is. All right. So put the dot on the island. It's northeast. dot on that arm, that's north. Okay. Now we'll go have a quick look. Jump on my super U-Butte. Actually, we'll just stop a second. Audio. Okay, that would just say things aren't too loud. Actually, I might go to the island that we did the generation on with the 3 levels. Okay, so there's prior. Oh, I'm not, turn baby, turn. So that one's our old spawn island. That should be the diagonal. That should be the one. That one over there should be the one we did first, which is just a straight island with nothing we changed. That's the diagonal, which is further away. So that should be north. This one over here should be the one we made with 3 levels. I'll come in from this side because that's the side that we were looking at when we opened it up in the cartographer. Alright. So what we'll do is we'll come from this angle here. I'll start turning in. There's a shark down there, I can hear it. Okay, there's a wreck just there. Okay, so this is roughly where we were in the cartographer. We were looking at this corner, so we made a flat area over here, then we did a flat green area. Ah, piggy piggy. Watch out for snakes. Can I get up on here? Okay, we'll get up on the rock. Okay, so there's our flat beach area we did. There's our flat green area we did. And there's our flat brown area that we did, which is covered in rocks. So as you can see, depending on the height is what it generates. Alright. And then it will make a like a... So most of the stuff goes around the brown stuff. Oh. Day 166. Now somewhere in here are probably going to be 2 snakes, so... I didn't pick up any speed. There's a pig. Yep, there's a snake here somewhere. I can hear it. I left my other spears. Is that him there? I can't tell. Oh, there he is. I missed. Oh, he got. Oh, there's 2. I just walked on one. Okay, so we had 2 snakes. We know where they are now. We can walk through here. Okay, so it makes a. It spawns potatoes. 2 or 3 potatoes per one. Usually 2 or 3 of the yuccas. Plenty of stuff. This one, tin. There's not a lot of vehicles on this particular one. The vehicles, as in wrecks. No. It's all sporting, so there's at least one of each. There's a PP there as well. Can't tell what else is there, but yeah, you can see you get a nice variety of spawns, and this is a nice area to build on. All right. Now I'm poisoned, but that's not going to matter. I'm not going to save this anyway. There's a wreck over there. Now, let's get our bearings. So that's our main island. I know that because that island over there, that one there, I can see the tower on. That's my island that's the Eagle's Island. Okay, there's one wreck there. There's a wreck just there too. Okay, so that one is the one that's in the north. The other one regenerated is the one ahead of us. And that's the spawn island. The diagonal over there is north. Sun's still behind us. You can see my main buildings on our spawn island. So this one here is one we just did. This is the one that we did nothing to. We opened it up, had a quick look at it, and stayed it down straight away without doing anything to it. And you can see already that there's a big tall mast. That's one of. There's there's 4 new wrecks. There's an aircraft I haven't seen yet, and there's I get a bit of jitteriness when I change biomes. So there's a wreck to the right. There's a wreck on the beach, I think. There's quite a few. There's one just here to our right. I can see just there, and one here, one here, and the tall mast is one of the new ones, and one of the old ones, one of the half ships. Now sitting in here with this boat, I usually have one that's like one section, 3 sections, and then a section here and a section here. That way when I grab the engine, I can grab the anchor. So what I've done with these new things here, the new container shelves, is I just added 3 more across the back. And it's just as agile as it is without those on there. So whereas if I put the engine back here, it's really hard to turn. So there's sharks there as well. So the sharks are auto-generated. So this is all auto-generated. All we did was we created an island, and it did the rest. But anyway, so on this boat now I carry my basics. Those 4 back there are empty. Spare fuel, binoculars, sleeping bags, weapons and tools, spears for hunting sharks, air for the new big wrecks, bit of food, bit of water, more food, shark repellent, shark repair kit, and 4 of each. So I can use one of these antidotes up. And I'll need an SPF. So
just what I need.
That's good. And they're going to repair that as well, because as you can see, it didn't vanish. Actually, while we're here, I'll just grab. And so, yeah, it's as you can see, there's still quite large islands. So a lot of wrecks on this one. Apparently these have been, these are now inoperative at the moment. Don't know whether that's permanent or not. Pigs. Crabs. This is all random. Oh Jesus, this is all... You scumbag. I got you. Wreck out there. Wreck out there, wreck out there. So there's one big one around the corner. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 wrecks at least on this particular one. So even though one over there had like only about 2, it's just random. So it is totally random. So you can run around here. Once again, be careful because there are snakes here. When I get off my boat, I tend to do a save and then run around and do a quick snake hunt. See if I can see what they are. There's fruit trees. Until I use the first person game a lot because I jump around. But there you have it. It's quite a big island. It's totally random. See, random spawns, blank scrap. And that's basically it. So go ahead, generate some islands. If you want to know how to save them out to get to somebody else, just give me a buzz and we can go through that as well. But otherwise, thanks for watching and I'll catch you later. Cheers guys.